2 fingers and thumb fold. No.
TopShelf3k, my brother. Finally caught you on the north, man. About time. Appreciate you coming on Rich TV, bro. Word. So they got you stationed out in Cali right now, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hate this shit.
What part you at?
I'm in San Diego.
San Diego. Word. So how much longer you got? Like out there?
Until 2023.
Word.
We'll see where it goes from there.
Hell yeah.
Music off by then.
Facts. Shit, I mean, well, holiday dripping out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shit dropped this morning. I woke up. Hell yeah, I was like, oh shit. Word. He from the north too, right? Currency.
From the north. We went to I met that nigga my senior year in high school at Norcross.
And then he in San Diego with you too right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Word. That's what's up. So we finna go ahead and get into it. So originally, were you born in Georgia?
Yeah.
What part?
I was born in Outside Hospital.
Where?
Yeah, for real. Down in fucking, what is that, Marietta, Atlanta? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I've been in Georgia ever since I went to the Navy, and then I went to San Diego.
Word. So like growing up, what was your experience like on the north? Like, cause everybody grew up, everybody experienced different. Like you get.
Yeah, for real. Really until like, well, I was playing basketball always since like 3 years old, playing basketball.
Word.
I was with like Miles at first, not Miles Campbell. I was with him first. We played at Duluth High School, or we played at Duluth. Was it like directly?
GBL.
GBL.
Hell yeah.
Button Road and all that, and then went to high school, Duluth High School. Everything was really the same, like.
Word. So mostly like you was just really into sports growing up. You wasn't really rapping yet. Word.
That just came like a couple years ago.
So you was always in Georgia. Then after you graduate, what school did you go to after that?
I went to college in South Carolina State. I was there for a year and a half.
What made you make that move? Like.
Well, when I had graduated, and in between the time I went to college and when I had graduated, I wasn't really doing nothing. Well, I was at Georgia Perimeter, but it didn't really work out. So then that's when I was like, let me just apply to HBCU. And I got in, and then that's when I went out there for, what was that, 2015? Yeah, and I enrolled in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty straight. Like, it's an all-black school, so it's normal, everyday shit.
But when
partying all the time.
But you ain't know what you wanted to do yet though. Like
no, well I had got I was gonna be like an IT, like working on computers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm still doing computers right now. But yeah, I went to school. My dad was a big he's a big IT person, so he was just like, you should do this, and you're pretty good at it already. I've seen you messing around all the time.
Word.
That's why I went to school for a major in computer science. That didn't work out either. So.
Damn, so what happened in school? Like what made you like stop going?
Same shit everybody stopped going to school for, money, grades. I got kicked out of school because really got caught up in some weed and drug situation. It wasn't even my shit.
Wrong place, wrong time, wrong people.
Wrong time, yeah. But I actually still fuck with a nigga to this day though. That I got in trouble with. It was just niggas was moving too much shit at one time.
Word.
He wasn't paying attention for it.
Word. Live and learn though.
Yeah.
Shit, you still here. Word. But at that time though, you still wasn't rapping yet. Like when you at
freestyling. Like
fact, cause we definitely used to be in the van.
Yeah,
like no cap.
Hotbox freestyle, like for real, like that was like the only type of rap. And then my roommate at the time, we ain't gonna speak too much on him, but that's when we just used to freestyle all the time. Like he'll put on the beat, we'll smoke, and then we'll be freestyling, and that's it.
Word. So like growing up, who was you listening to like that made you want to just like, cause you gotta listen to somebody for you to get inspired to rap freestyle. Like who was some of your favorite people?
Pee Wee Longway. Shout out to Kayla, that nigga put me on Pee Wee Longway.
Damn.
Gucci Man, of course. Like all the Atlanta rappers for real, but
yeah, Gucci
and Pee Wee was like top tier.
The main people.
If I wasn't listening to them, I wasn't listening to nothing for real. Then I started getting like Currency a little bit. He was like him and Wiz was like the weed rappers.
Were at that time, yeah.
Categorize him as a weed rapper. So if I was smoking, I was listening to them smoking, and then it would just slowly progress to Gucci.
Word. So then now you finished college. Well, you stopped going, and then what made you want to go into the military now?
It was like a only other option type of thing. I was like, I ain't can't go to school, or I can't finish school. I can't really get into another school for like a couple of years because of me getting kicked out. So then I was just like, fuck it, I'll just go to the Navy. And the Navy will eventually pay for my school.
Word.
And then you're making money at the same time too, so you're gonna get paid. That check gonna come every 1st and the 15th.
Thanks.
No matter what's going on,
Word.
you're gonna get paid every 1st and the 15th. It's all good though.
Word. And so you got 2 sons. Yes, sir. So and was that before the military?
So when I went to boot camp to go to the military, that was when I found out that Clarissa, my girl at the time, was pregnant with Kaden, and that was a surprise too. It was a surprise, but it was like a blessing at the same time. Because when I got out of boot camp, when I graduated boot camp, and it was like a happy Father's. It was like Father's Day time too. So
yeah,
she surprised me with that, and then I was like, well, it's a blessing right here.
Word. So like, what was the mind like? What was you going through at the time? Like, you about to go to the military, you just got a boot camp,
it was
about
really
to have a son.
Terrible. Cause Navy, you can't really leave. Like, when I was in school at the same time too, like Navy school, so you can't leave. Like, I can't come home and see my family. I can't travel when I want to travel and stuff like that. And it was kind of hard because she was raising him by herself. She still do most of the time, which big ups to her. But like,
Word.
That should be tough, bro, not being able to see them all the time.
Word. So then you had Kaden. So then how much time went by before you had Callie? Yeah. Cause Caden's 3, right? Yeah.
Well, it was almost 2 years. It's really they're. Kaden was born in December 2017. Callie was born November 2019.
Word. So
how many months that is? I don't know. I'm gonna say 2 years.
Word. So like, what you say like fatherhood has taught you? Cause you in the military, and
they come first. I be trying to do whatever I can. Sometimes shit don't always fall through because of the military, but I be trying to do it all the time, bro.
Word.
Yeah. Now, you don't know this, but I have another son on the way too.
Damn, that's crazy. That's what's up. Congratulations, bro.
3 boys, 3 for 3.
Hell yeah.
Don't ever tell me you can't have 3 for 3 now.
That's crazy. That's what's up though. So like, do you see yourself in them now? Cause they look exactly like you, but like the way they act though, like
not so much Callie yet, cause he's still learning. But Kaden knows enough, and I'll be looking at him. I'll be, you look just like me, you act just like me a little bit.
Facts.
So good. Here.
Facts. So after you so before you had Callie though, you were already dropping music though. Before you had
before I had Callie, I was already dropping music.
So like, how was the process though? Like, cause I know it's different before you had while you freestyling, and now you in the military. I know the process is different.
So I'm the first person that ever put me in the studio, I think was my homeboy Armstrong, Austin Armstrong, or you can call him Young Choppy. He's a producer too. He make beats. He's on my ship in the Navy.
Oh, okay. Oh, he in the military too.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
He was the first person to be like, hey man, my boy got a studio, I got some beats or whatever, we can find some beats, I'm trying to go. And at this time I was just like, yeah, fuck it, we ain't doing nothing. I wasn't taking it seriously at that time.
Word.
So then that's when I started making music. But Kaden was already born at that time. Then, so in the Navy we moved from San Diego to Washington. And then when we got to Washington, that's when I had really started to take it seriously. Like, okay, I found a studio out here. It's pretty consistent. Like I could go there once a week, twice a week if I want to.
Word.
And then that's when I started like I might start writing or just go in there and plug in and just depending on how I'm feeling sometimes.
Word. So you do write.
Up there.
So you do write. You don't just go in there and just freestyle. Cause
some of the time. But Katie, come here.
You go sit down with me right quick. Word. So before you was in San Diego, you was stationed in Washington.
No.
Wait.
Other way around.
Oh, other way around. But
so I was stationed in San Diego, then we moved to Washington.
To
do some work on the ship or whatever, and then we came back to San Diego.
But that was when you started taking it serious. When
I went to Washington, I was up there for like a year and a half, and it's boring as fuck up there. So I was just like, might as well just take it seriously.
Facts.
That's when I started like really writing. When we go out to sea, that's when I write a lot of music. Cause there ain't nothing to do out here for real. Play video games, and I just write all the time.
Where did you always have the name TopShelf3k?
No.
What you had before though?
I really didn't even have like a name where I wasn't calling myself anything. I really got Top Shelf from shout out to Flico. He was doing some promo for like his mixtape or whatever that he was about to drop, and then my name at the time on Instagram was 3K Cam. So then
I remember
just
that.
kind of like he told me to like, or he basically put on his page like promote it like this. What's up? He basically put it on his page, promote it like this. So then I just put Top Shelf in front of the 3K and I took off Cam and then I stuck with it.
Just ran with it.
Ever since then.
Word.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you? Or for the people that don't know what it mean, what does Top Shelf 3K mean?
It mean like what it sound like, the best of the best. Like
Yeah.
you going to get liquor, where you going? Most of the time you gonna go from the Top Shelf. When you gonna get weed, you gonna go from the Top Shelf. Like all the good expensive clothes,
Top Shelf. Facts.
Everything at the Top Shelf.
Facts. Word. So then also you ventured out rapping and you also restored sneakers and stuff too. So were you always into fashion growing up? Like
ever since I knew what a shoe was, I probably been into fashion.
Word. So like who was some of the like people you were looking up to as far as, or were you looking up to anybody in fashion?
My pops, all the way up until like middle school, when I started getting my own money, my pops used to like he used to keep me lacing J's, and one of my uncles used to work at the Nike factory in Oregon.
Oh damn! So you plugged in for sure.
Yeah, he used to have like all the like every Christmas I have whatever Jordan is hot that time.
So, but were you restoring kicks though growing up? You was just in the shoes, but you was never like.
He put little Chris right there on the floor. He put me on.
You did.
Restoring it a little bit, and I was just like, I can do this for myself. I can do this on my own shoes. Which I started doing, and then people used to like, bro, how you keep your shoes? So I'd be like, bro, I just clean them myself. Like I work on it myself.
Yeah.
And then that's when they started asking me like, hey, can you do this and that? And I was like, yeah. And then I did a couple customs for myself too, and then that's when people was like, bro, you should just start a restoration. So that's when I really started up. Shout out to the people that sent me their shoes. I really do still working on y'all shoes.
Don't
it's
count.
just hard. I've been moving around with the Navy. I've been back and forth to Atlanta, whatever. And I still got y'all shit. Y'all shit is coming. Don't worry about it. And it's grade A quality.
A1, no cap. So so if you had to pick top 5 kicks, what's your top 5? Top 5.
Black Cement 3s, number 1. Space Jam 11s.
And we talking OG too. Yeah. This ain't even for those that
Well, this is before the new wave.
Word.
Pro foams, they're number 3.
I remember when you had them.
Oh, man.
No cap.
I got a couple pairs from him right there, and I sold him a couple pairs.
Damn.
All white forces. And I'm missing the shoe right now, but
damn, the
probably bread ones. Any bread is probably number 5. I ain't even gonna lie. Probably bread 4s though.
Word. So what's a shoe like that you let go or sold you wish you could have back? We all got that shit, bruh.
Shit. That's a lot of shit. Careful. I was having some problems at the crib one time, so I had to let go of my shattered back voice. That's why.
Damn.
I needed the bread though, and anybody know that that's a good band right there. I let them go. CDP Carmines, let them go.
That's crazy. You asked me about this shit. I ain't even got them. That's crazy.
I let them go.
Yeah.
I let a pair go to this dude right here, but I will never forget this moment because it was. I ain't gonna put him out there. You know the situation though. But it was some Space Jams. Them was some clean ass gyms.
Damn.
I'll never forget that.
And them in the top 5, like that's tough.
It's all good. I got a little pair.
Word.
A couple pair. I got a perfect. Actually, like I said, my uncle used to give me pairs for Christmas. The Jams came out like 3 years ago for Christmas. And I got the same pair. No, my pops got me those.
Word.
He got me those for Christmas. That was my present right there. My brother got them too. Now he in the shoes. Going crazy.
That's what's up though. Shout out to Amaris too out there getting buckets in Texas, no cap. So what's the most kicks you ever had at once? Like in the closet?
The summer right before I went to college. I think I probably had like maybe like 40, 50 pair of kicks.
Stepping.
I had like DS Cool Grays. Them shits was cold.
That's the thing too, is levels. Like this ain't no new release shit. Like
I had got a whole bunch of bread working over the summer, cutting grass and shit for my peoples, the neighborhood and stuff like that. And then every time my grandparents give me money, I would never spend that shit. I just hold it forever. And it came times I was like, I'm finna go to college, so let me.
Word.
Man, I stepped it up. Yeah, got a whole bunch of kicks.
Word. And then now.
40, 50 pair up.
Now it's a hustle. Like.
Yeah, it is a hustle, but I still have grills even to this. Like it's probably like 10 or 12 pair in my collection right now that I would never sell.
Yeah. That's what's up though.
Or if I do sell them, it's gonna be to like him, because I know he gonna keep them, and I'll just.
Or not do no dumbass shit with like, bruh.
I'll get them back from him.
Facts. So like looking at back in your life, you had to learn. So like, what's some of the things like, if you had to look at your old self, what would you tell your younger self? Cause you was in college and you ain't know what to do. Like,
if I was to go back and tell myself anything, I would tell myself to not smoke weed. Not even gonna care. I would tell myself not to smoke a lot of weed, cause that shit fucked up a lot of shit for me. But it also put me in the door for a lot of other shit too. What you screaming for? Not smoke a lot of weed, or you can do whatever, but don't smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, just for your situation. Yeah, like.
And it was some opportunities that I missed a long time ago that I should have stayed with, like basketball wise. Like, if I would have took it more seriously, like freshman, sophomore year, I'd be somewhere either playing right now or doing something with it. But careful, that ain't the path that was chosen.
Word, cause I mean we rap it now and niggas going up. This how it was written. Like, word. That's what's up. It's crazy. Like, I remember freestyling in Mellow Wit, bruh. Like, I remember this shit, bruh. It was you and Tango, bruh. Y'all was the, bruh. Like, and seeing you now drop music, bruh, that shit motivating for sure. Like, definitely proud of you, man. Hell yeah. Word. So I missed the last session. So like, what's new though? Like, I know you finna. Can you even say what you finna drop next? Like, cause I know who you was in there with. I ain't even gonna say it, but.
Well, I mean, should I say it? I was in that motherfucker with Tango.
Facts.
We got 2 songs. Well, we made one. The other one is still coming along, but that shit gonna be hot dope. Shout out to the co-producer over there. He ain't do nothing beat wise, but he just telling us how to make a song.
Facts.
Probably, so I'm about to go on deployment in August, bro. So I'm trying to put out a tape, or I'm trying to put out a solid like 10, 12 song tape. I'm either gonna do it for my birthday or like spring break time. It just depends. I really got like most of the songs right now.
Word.
Just tweaking them and figuring out if I'm gonna put this song or that song on there. But I do got hella songs. There's gonna be some features though from
Facts.
you.
No cap.
Never lock you in for real. Get my nigga Ample K on there. Shout out to him. And Tango, of course, and shit. Anybody else, if you trying to work, hit me up.
Let's get it, facts. No cap.
Yes, sir.
Well, we definitely waiting, bro. Proud of you. Love the work you doing, man.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Stay safe out there in the military. Damn, so you leaving in August though, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be on like a 7-8 month deployment, bro. So
Word.
if you're trying to reach me, you gotta have to email me or hit me up on Twitter.
Or shit, catch you before August, like.
For real.
Facts. Word. Damn. Well, appreciate you for coming on Rich TV, man. Top Shelf.
Having me. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's get
What
it.
you think them 2 fingers and thumb for? No.